Hey, I'm here. Hi. Good to see y'all. Thanks for being patient. I was relatively on time, and then I got to fiddling with my mic, and then it unleashed a whole set of circumstances that I ain't sure are fixed. So if you can't hear me, let me know. But yeah, there I was, all made up, fiddling with my mic. So little insight into the OraCola side of things tonight. Hope y'all are doing good. Hello, PNG. Hey, Goog. Hey, Lava. Good to see all y'all here in the house. It is January 10th, 2024. Can't believe it, but we're here already. And we're about to do another whole year. God willing. Universe willing. We got another year in us. So, buckle up, Buttercup. It's going to be something. Hopefully boring. Remember last week we was like, we want a boring 2024. I'm still crossing my fingers that it's going to be boring as fuck. I just don't know that it's going to pan out that way. But you know what? We're going to vibrate in that direction, right? Right. Okay. Woo! All right, y'all. I'm RC Cola. I'm the OraCola. I'm coming to y'all live from Austin, Texas. Here on August. Why did I say August? January. Maybe because January is hard to say right now because I can't believe it's January. But January 10th, 2024, and tomorrow or within a few hours, depending on where you are on this planet Earth, is a new moon. Hey, which is a good time to manifest some new shit, to start some new things. And if you have not got started on your New Year's resolutions or your New Year's whatevers, this is a good time period to get that shit done. So don't be afraid to like set some goals, set some intentions, maybe do a little vision board or a little bit of a ritual or some kind of thing to kind of cement the idea in your head. And then just, give yourself grace. Don't try to be so strict about it in the beginning. I mean, fan-fucking-tastic. If you can, like, hit the gate, like, hit it, like, immediately and just keep going, good for you. If you need a little bit more time to kind of ease into it, give yourself some grace, but stay on the path. This is the time of year to do this, and the new moon is going to help you. So, yep, always vibrate higher. Okay, we got an essential oil deck. Ooh, that's an old school one. I'm going to have to find it. I don't know where I put it. There it is. Hold up. I got to find it. Hold up. I got the old oracles in the general vicinity, but they are not within immediate reach. So pardon my stretching. Anyway, I will do this for you because you're old school. First, we got to do the ritual. So if you got your own ritual that you like to do, now is the time to get with it. The first thing I like to do to start the show off is burn the sacred wood. And we're just going to light this on fire for just a little quick couple of seconds and let that sweet smoke envelop our space and let the universe know we're here and we're getting rid of all the bad negative energies. We're clearing the room. All right. And then along the same lines, we're going to ring the bell. Just let the universe know we're here. Hey, in case you didn't smell it, now you can hear it. And we're going to ring the bell. And then we got our Prosperous Spray. Oh, no. Pathogen wand. Almost forgot the pathogen wand. The pathogens are still out there. They are always going to be around. So you always got to be protected. So wave this magic light wand that kills germs according to the box that I threw away years ago. Also, don't look right into it. Don't look into it. Don't do it. It's dangerous. All right. All right. And now we got our Prospera spray. This is what we spray on ourselves for prosperity. Remember, it manifests the good prosperity, not the bad prosperity. Some folks don't know the difference, and it affects their lives so badly. Okay. And then we got our Florida water. Florida went through some bullshit recently. There was some tornadoes and all kind of craziness. Blessings to them, thoughts and prayers, all that. But we're going to anoint our chakras with this Florida water. Just get everything nice and clean and spick and span and spinning and ready to receive the universe's wisdom. So we've done the ritual, and now we can get to the show. I know that everybody here watching is probably family, but in case you were not, or you're watching in the future, quick rundown. I'm the OraCola. I will channel messages from the universe for you through various oracles. Those are listed in the description box below. So if you're watching on your phone or your PC or whatever, your laptop, click the description box below the video. It's going to have the whole spiel. And these are all the oracles that you can select from. And if you have a question and you're in the live chat right now, and remember, always make sure you've chosen the live chat option at the top of your chat box, not the top chat, because the top chat filters some folks out. We don't know why. Anyway, live chat, you can type in your question for the universe and put your oracle selection in all caps so I can see it. And then hopefully you will get the answer you need to move on with your bullshit. That's how it works here on the OraCola. So we got a question from a regular, and it was for an oracle that I had retired, which is not in the description box below right now, but that's okay. It's like a secret oracle. So if you're, in the family and you've been here long enough, you know about oracles that I have off to the side that may not be in the description box, but you can ask for them because I'll let you. How about that? Okay, so we got an essential oil oracle. This was not a super popular oracle. It was okay. People liked it, but it wasn't like everybody was like, ooh, the tarot, or ooh, the pornicle, or ooh, like I think the crystal oracle gets more love, to be honest. Maybe it's because people are just a little bit weird about oil. It's slimy, it's oil. Okay, let's see. Let me make sure I got it. Sick of something to make me, I'm sick, something to make me feel better. Okay, I'm sorry you're feeling bad. That sucks. No good for you. I have to say, this has been a year for me. The last, 2-3 years, I've been dealing with respiratory shit. Not just, it ain't the vid or the Rona or however you want to say it. It's just like general allergy stuff that I've been dealing with my whole life. But I'm just trying to figure out how to manage it better. Not a bit. Prince ain't even here to complain, but just saying, it ain't a bit. So yeah, I have issues with my sinuses and respiratory allergies, all that stuff. And this past year, I've been trying to think, how can I manage this? How can I deal with this? I mean, yeah, I can go to the doctor. I can get the inhaler. I can get the steroids. Been there, done that. But what do I need to cut out of my life to make this better? And I think it might be, I hate to say it, it might be everything in my life. Pretty much everything. My dog, my apartment because it's got carpet, the city I live in because it's, Texas and there's allergies everywhere. All of this shit, all of it, I feel like is contributing to my respiratory ills. And I know that this is all within my control. I could get rid of all these things, but I'm stubborn. I'm stubborn. What can I say? So yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Sucks to be sick. And I'm not even sick. I'm just like chronically sniffly and coffee and all them things. Chronic. If I lived with me, I'd be annoyed as fuck. That's how chronic it is. That's why I'm grateful I can live alone. Thank the royal baby Jesus above. Because I would drive any roommate or partner to possibly bloody murder with all my hacking and coughing and sneezing and carrying on. Okay, here we go. Essential oil to make you feel better is rosemary. Okay, so this one's a good one, and it's easily accessible. You can ingest it, you can inhale it, you can do all kind of things with it. It is a multi-purpose herb. So get you some rosemary and try to focus on feeling better. I know it's hard, and I know that you might need some other things besides the rosemary, but perhaps even if it's just like a lovely soup with a nice rosemary garnish that just is the first thing that hits your senses when you smell it, and it just kind of like triggers a whole bunch of things in your head, even that little bit is good. Even just like brushing on some rosemary and smelling it on your hands. Like if you've done that, if you had a rosemary bush. I used to have this gorgeous rosemary bush, and of course I neglected it, and it kind of died, but it came back. And when it was beautiful, it was nice to just go out there and just kind of like do that, because it was just so aromatic. And it just had all these scents in there that, you know, a rosemary essential oil is not going to come close to. Not even close. So yeah, get you some rosemary. Good luck. I'm sorry you're feeling bad. I hope you feel better. Okay. Let's see. I know we had another question. Dog hair in my lungs. Possibly. There's a ton of it floating around always, because I live with a big ass dog. Nobody tells you when you get a big ass dog that you're going to be living with that big ass dog's hair all the time. They don't tell you this at the shelter or at the Walmart where you pick it up on the side of the road. They don't tell you this shit. You find out though real quick. Real quick. Witch Oracle, there it is. Lava Jeans, may we have a Witch Oracle to celebrate the new moon? Yes, you may. And all the rest of us will too. Yes. New moon coming up. I know, it's like too much right away. I feel like the Julian calendar and the lunar calendar do not sync in a way that makes any sense. And I'm sure this is the man's, purpose in having the Julian calendar be the calendar that we all got to follow. But damn, it would be so much easier if we could just follow the moon cycles. That's my personal opinion. I know not everybody agrees, but the numbers on the days don't make any sense to me. Like, they're just so random and it changes all the time. Like, why can't we just go from lunar cycle to lunar cycle like all our ancestors did before? It's the part of the trial of living in this life. Guess I signed up for it. Okay, which oracle for the new moon for Lava Jeans? Might need to get my readers for this. Here we go. Ooh, Celine. Okay, let me get the readers and see what this says. We got the book. You're going to read the book here. See what it means. Just so we don't miss any of the interpretation. Luckily, this one is all in alphabetical order. I love it. Selene. Selene, yes. Selene is a beautiful, powerful, and important goddess who seems to have lost herself in an unnecessary and unhealthy relationship based solely on looks and the memory of happiness. She may be a reminder that dwelling in the past only leads to bitterness and misery. Everything passes, even feelings of happiness. Allow feelings and relationships to come and go and remain focused on what's here in the present. Oh, okay. That is a good lesson. But listen to this part. There are many goddesses connected to the moon in Greek mythology, but Selene is distinct in that she's described as actually being the moon herself. You pick the new moon, and the new moon goddess shows the fuck up. So, yeah, don't dwell on the past. Don't get caught up in whatever bullshit happened before. This is a new cycle, a new thing. So, Selene is telling you, new moon, new trajectory. Trajectory. I don't even know how to say that word. Trajectory. New path, essentially. New movement forward. And it's up to you what you want to make of it. So look around at your life, see what you want to change, see what you want to make better, and then make the resolution, do it, see what happens. There's a lot of good energy for new beginnings, according to all the astrologers that I follow on the YouTube. This is the portal. This is the time. If you didn't get kick-started on January 1st, and why would you? Because it was in the middle of a lunar cycle and it was like an arbitrary day. I mean, why? It was a Monday. Who wants to get started on shit on a Monday? Nobody. So, if you did not get started on it then, now's the time. And this goes for all y'all, not just Lava. So if you got something that you want to get started, a project, a hobby, an idea that even if it's just like getting up 5 minutes earlier in the morning so you can like write into a journal, do it. Do it. Even if it's just like one day. And if you do it for one day, you might do it for 2. Then you might do it for 7. Then you might do it for 30. Then you might do it for a whole fucking year. You never fucking know. Try it out. Selene's got your back, bitch. Yeah. Yeah. All right. General Tarot for PNG. All right. Let's get this going. Hold up. I got to move these cards out the way. Oh, cut up finger. Oh, no. That's rough. You know, I cut my thumb. I cut the shit out of it. I don't know if y'all can see. Look, I sliced right into that bitch just 2 nights ago, washing dishes. It bled like a motherfucker. And then I've been trying to keep a Band-Aid over it. And it's finally kind of dried out a bit. But it's still gross. And I don't like it. I don't like looking at it. I don't like seeing how deep it is. I don't like knowing that it's there. And it's on my right hand. You know, there's a whole lot about your right thumb tip you don't think about until it's incapacitated. One of these things is wiping your fucking ass. Try wiping your ass without your thumb. Try it. See what happens. Ain't easy. Just saying. All right, back to P&G's tarot. Sorry for the diversion there. I just thought y'all should know the truth. Hopefully y'all don't ever have to know the truth. Okay. Here we go. Tarot for P&G. Oh, the Magician. Oh, yeah. This is a good one for beginnings, too. This is the time to conjure up your next thing. make it happen. You got all the skills, you got what you need to do the thing. So whatever it is, the next stage in your manifestation journey, start conjuring up stuff. Like start making it work. Start really just like bringing it into existence. And that don't just mean sit on your ass and wait for the universe to bring it to you. No, you have the skills. You can implement certain things. You can start certain processes. You can agitate certain waters. You can do all kinds of different things to make this work. The magician is a master of many crafts. So get to crafting and manifest something new. And it's a new year and it's a good energy for it. So I think that's excellent. Good luck. Yeah. Crystal. Ooh, we got a crystal. Did I miss anything over here? Nope, I think we got all that. Patrick, crystal, healing crystal for my arm burn. We're all fucked up. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's been, like I said, I've had to deal with my respiratory shit. And it's just been a season of recalibration. That's how I like to say it. It's a recalibrating time. I had been going along in my body for a certain time, doing a certain thing, having certain habits. And then suddenly the body is like, shit ain't working. So then I got to go, okay, what do I need to do? What's the tune up? Where do I need to tweak the shit? And I figured it out. I think. And yeah, I'm happy to move forward on my new journey, my new health path. But it did take a little ass kicking in the bad health department to get me to see what was pretty obvious. So hopefully this is something that's easy to implement, that does not require you to do a whole lot. But let's see what kind of crystal energy can help you along the way. Here we go. I don't know. I feel like I need to manipulate these a little bit longer. They're feeling nice and meaty in my hand. Okay, here we go. Ooh, selenite. Clear the clutter. Get rid of some shit. Get rid of some things that aren't serving your health. This is the answer for you. And hopefully you got some selenite at your house or in your abode or wherever you live. Because it's a pretty common mineral. You can get that shit at even not even the witch shop. You can get that at the White Lady Boutique on South Congress. You can buy you some selenite. So get you some selenite, maybe clutch it. It's delicate, so don't clutch it too hard. But, maybe just hold it. Keep it near you for, you're going to sleep. Give it a little meditation. And then think about the things that are not serving you and not serving your health journey. And maybe try to cleanse them from your life. I ain't trying to tell you what to do. I'm just saying that the universe is giving you a big old fat hint right here. Okay. Yeah. I will no longer be cooking steaks on the plancha. Oh my goodness. Well, maybe if it was the steak splattering and got your arm all burnt, just wear some protective gear, honey. Long sleeves go a long way. Think about it. Think about all the people that go out and clear patches of poison ivy. They all wearing the long sleeves. There's a reason. Patrick, what does the Book of Revelation have to say about the secret Jewish tunnels in New York? I've not had time to look into this. I tell y'all, I saw this headline and I was like, ooh, that's going to require more minutes than I have to devote to it right this second. because this afternoon, I tell you what, I got cut early from work because we're at the slow season. And instead of coming home and just like sitting down and just being a boring vegetable person on the internet, I decided to go out and about and explore my neighborhood, do a little thrift shopping, places that ain't usually open when I'm out and about, get a little grocery happening, see some art that my friend put up, like a bunch of stuff that I did this afternoon. And when, I was like, once I finished all that shit, I was like, okay, I did it. I'm glad I did that. But I don't have time to dive into this thing that if I had been home at lunchtime and stayed home, I probably would have spent hours on. So I can't give you no insight other than that. However, we will see what the book of Revelation has to say. It could be something that I need to look into as soon as this show is over. It's high on the list, I promise. Okay, let me get the random number generator up. Hold up. Here we go. Random number generator. Let me try to make my brightness better. There we go. Oh, shit. There it is. Okay. So we got 22 chapters in the book of Revelation. We're going to do a chapter first. Chapter 6. Okay. Chapter 6. Better get my readers on. Chapter 6 has how many verses? Chapter 6 has 17 verses. Okay, 17 verses. We're going to find 17 here and get a number. 2. All right. Chapter 6, verse 2 in the book of Revelation and the King James Version of the Holy Bible says, oh shit, I took these off too early. I went for a dramatic effect and then forgot. I got to read the shit. Okay. And I saw, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him had a bow, and a crown was given unto him, and he went forth conquering and to conquer. So this is your white horse savior kind of complex going on. There's some kind of transportation messaging happening here. There is some kind of messaging back and forth happening here. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's about, but it involves a white horse and somebody on it. Could be that referencing that song. There's that Goldfrapp song. I want to ride on a white horse. This might be too gay for some of y'all, but there's that song, but there's the whole white horse imagery. There's a whole lot going on with it. There's even a country and western bar here in Austin called the White Horse. So it might have something to do with that. I have no idea. I just know a white horse is involved. So good luck. Okay. All right. Y'all are speculating about the tunnels. It's 9:34. I mean, I was 5 minutes late, so I'll stay 5 minutes late. But do y'all want some tea? Do y'all want some tea? Oh my goodness. Oh, there's some kind of thing going on here. Okay. Somebody just popped up in the chat. I don't know if it's a bot, but here's my tea this time. So these are states of being to cultivate in 2024. These are just some things that I think I need to figure out how to do on the regular without thinking about it, just to cultivate this state of being when it's necessary, because it might be necessary for my mental health. Y'all are going to see why. Okay, here we go. Remember, here's the prompt in case you're confused. Okay. Here's the state of being I would wish to cultivate. Quiet but attentive. Quiet but attentive. This means I don't need to talk. I don't need to speak. I don't need to pontificate. I don't need to do a whole lot. I can be present in a space without vocalizing anything. However, that don't mean I ain't paying attention to shit. It don't mean I ain't listening to shit. Don't mean I ain't observing shit. So this is a state of being that I would like to cultivate so that I can, when I'm in a space, when I know I cannot speak or do not wish to speak, I can still observe and glean information from the situation. I don't think this is a bad idea for anybody. And it ain't sneaky. No, it's just saying, you know what? I'm not choosing to engage in this moment verbally. However, I'm very engaged by looking around, by listening around, by sniffing around. All the different senses are activated when you ain't worried about what you're talking about. So in 2024, I would like to cultivate this state of being and make it a little bit more prominent in my life. I know that sometimes we feel obligated to talk, make small talk. No, we don't have to do that. We don't have to do pretend talk, especially if we're talking to people we don't want to talk to. We can actually just exist in the space, in the moment, be pleasant, be friendly. Don't ignore people, but you don't actually have to speak unless you're spoken to. Think about it like that. You don't actually have to get involved in the conversation unless somebody is really wanting to get in the conversation with you. And even then, you can put up your boundaries. But I think it's better overall if people spend a little bit more time zipping it and feeling it and observing it rather than the other way around. Because when you're yammering on, you're missing all the other shit. And let me tell you, sometimes the other shit is way more info, way more. So yeah, there's one thing I want to cultivate. If you wish to cultivate it too, go ahead. I ain't going to be mad if you steal it from me. Go forth and cultivate. Okay, yeah. Pornacle for Goog. How should we worship this new God? Oh, from the person up there. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Well, let's see. We'll have to get on our readers again. I know that we love to put on these accessories for our pornacles. All right, come on. We got 755 pages in the pornacle. What number are we going to get? 606, page 606. Thank you. I was just inspired by having blue. Just lots of blue. All right, 606. Hold up. All right, here we go. Okay, 606. How should we worship this new God? Stroke its cock. Just pay real close attention to its dick. This God is very penis focused, and it just loves a good hand job. Honestly, if you can give a good handy to this God, it's going to be giving you all the blessings. So the more you bless that cock, the more it's going to bless you. And not just with jizz, it can bless you with other things. You know, there's all kind of things your cock that you're playing with can bless you with. Venereal diseases, pregnancy. There's so many options for all these like cock interactions. So I would just say play real close attention to the deity's cock. Don't neglect it. Really fiddle with it. Like there's a whole lot of things going on here. Look, there's even a thumper there. Is that a thumper? My goodness. That is a whole lot. So yeah, we might want to take a screenshot of this. All right, everyone got it? Okay, good. Okay. That one was fun. Yeah. I mean, what God doesn't want you to worship its dick or vagina or whatever? I mean, of course. Of course. All right. It is a thumper. I didn't even know. I just was guessing, kind of looking, because I'm looking at shit reversed. I'm looking through the camera, looking at it's all weird. It's all weird. Have you come at a bad time? No, you did. You came at the best time. We had all the dicks up there and all the ways to manipulate the dick. So good time to show up. Welcome, fuck you. Welcome. All right, it's 9:42. We've got about like 25 more minutes or so left in the show. So if you got a question for the universe, put it in the chat. I think I got all the questions. I'm going to scroll back up. Yeah, I got them all. So yeah, it's up to y'all. I already gave y'all some tea. I got more tea, but I want to save some, maybe for the very end of the show. And if none of y'all got a question, I'll just read for the collective. Because, you know, I'm easy that way. Okay. I'm going to get a tarot for the collective. This is for the new moon tomorrow or within a few hours, depending on where you are on the earth. I think it's coming up pretty quick. And, you know, like I was saying earlier, this is actually kind of the new year. The new year that we had on January 1st, false new year, not the real new year. Some people would choose a different time of year to use the new year moniker, but I feel like we can split the difference. We can say, you know what? The new moon in January counts as the new year. So let's do it. This is the new year reading for the collective. Forget what I said last week. I don't even remember. So that's out. This is in. Got a digital diviner after this. So let's see. Let's see what we got for the collective. Ooh. New moon. January. Oh, the world. Think about the world. Yeah, this is good. So think about what you want to do to make your world so great, so wonderful, so perfect, so fan-fucking-tastic. This is what you got to do. You got to like gird your loins. And if you don't know what that means, look it up. It's on Google. I promise. Gird your loins and say, you know what? I'm going to have to do some work. I'm going to have to work. I'm going to have to get rid of some shit. I'm going to have to like start some shit. I'm going to have to be a different mindset. Yes, be in a different mindset than what I was. Yet, I know I can. And I know if I do this thing, everything will work out and I will get all the things that I hope and dream of. So, if you are worried about your future, if you are worried about, oh my goodness, I'm stuck in a spiral of self-harm or spiral of self-destruction or sabotage or all them S words. No, don't do it. You've got a better world ahead of you. You can get there. You can see it. You can envision it. If you can imagine it, you can get there. You just have to like imagine it first and then do the little tiny steps all the way. Check all the boxes, rake all the leaves, do all the things you got to do one by one, step by step. Eventually you'll get there. This is the promise. Now, I know some folks get lost along the way and they make it look like it's impossible. It's not impossible. Just because it ain't happened yet, don't mean it ain't going to happen. Okay. Oh, yeah. And on 111, see, there you go. Lots of nice little numerology things going on. Digital diviner for Patrick. Am I going to catch Goog's cold? Well, don't manifest that shit, first of all. Second of all, why are you asking Dick Wood? You know he's going to give you a shit answer, but here we go. Possibly. Or no. Oh, forget it. No, that was forget it. Forget it. You ain't going to catch his cold. You're going to catch something way worse or nothing at all. See how it goes? See how it goes? So, no, you ain't going to catch the exact same thing, but depending on how you vibrate, you could catch nothing or a whole lot worse. So just be careful. Just be careful. Don't invite the negativity in. It's so easy, especially when you're, feeling like it could happen and you're a little bit worried. And you got someone there that's like coughing and hacking on you. Remember I was saying earlier about like someone lived with me, they would hate it. Well, yeah, I ain't contagious. I'm just having these issues because of lung problems. So it's just annoying as fuck. But if you as an anxious person and you live with me, you might think I was sick all the time. And then you might be inviting the sickness to come on to you. Actual sickness. So, yeah, just don't go there. Just push it out of your mind. Just be like, nope, not going to do it. Dick Wood agrees. Okay. All right. Looks like we got a little spammer in here. That's okay. Not as annoying as the other spammer that we had. But, yeah. More bot-like than anything. Not very interesting. In fact, if I told this thing to like and subscribe, it probably would not know what to do. However, if you're watching this later and you like what you see, don't forget to like and subscribe to my show, my little channel. It's so tiny. Nobody's watching it. And if you found it, it's a goddamn miracle. And I appreciate you sticking around. So, yeah, give it a subscribe, give it a like, turn on the notifications. And maybe tell your friends or watch one of the many shows that I have in the past. I think over 100 now, at least. So many shows. All of them for free. And if YouTube puts an ad on it, I ain't making no money on that shit. I'm just telling you right now, I ain't big enough to be monetized. So if you're getting like ads on my shit, that's all on YouTube. And I did not consent, honey. I did not consent because they ain't paying me nothing. Okay. You had chicken soup. Yeah, chicken soup is the best. It's got all the collagen. It's got all the minerals you need from the bones. If you cook it right, like if you actually get scratched chicken soup, it's actually very good for you when you're sick. Always a good option. Okay. It is 9:49? Got about 15 more minutes left in the show. Yep, 9:49. About 15 more minutes left in the show. If you have a question, you've got plenty of time to get it answered. Put it in the chat, y'all. Put it in the chat. I will get to it. I don't think I missed any. Okay. Well, since we're gonna tempt fate this evening, I decided to bring back the emoji deck. do a little collective reading. I know this is always a bad idea, just like Dick Wood or asking the magic 8-ball for an answer is always a bad idea. But occasionally I have bad ideas and I just need to follow them through because I'm human and I'm here to do the experiment for our consciousness. So we're going to do an emoji deck for the collective for the new moon. We have had one time that we did the emoji deck that we got an actual nice emoji. So we're going to vibrate higher, all y'all watching. And it don't matter if you're watching later because, it's an observation thing. It either happens or it doesn't based on your vibration. So if you're watching this in the future and this live stream has ended like years ago, you can still affect the outcome. Mind blown, but you can. So think about it. Let's see what kind of emoji we get for this new moon. I don't think it's going to be a bad one. I hope it's not a bad one, but we're going to find out. All right. Finding out in 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, it's the crying, laughing emoji. This is good. I love it. Yeah. So this looks bad on a quick glance, but actually this is wonderful. We are laughing our asses off so much that we are crying. We cannot breathe. Also, we got the hearts. 8's good. This is wonderful. This is a wonderful emoji card pull. I'm so glad I followed my gut and decided to do this. I was hesitant. I was like, it usually is bad, but it worked out, y'all. It fucking worked out. I think this is probably the best emoji card we've ever pulled. And if y'all been watching this show for a while, y'all know we rarely, I think only one other time, have pulled one that was not terrible. So yeah, that's good news. That's really good news. I'm happy with this. Maybe 2024 is a good year. You're right, P&G. Maybe it is a good year for the emoji deck. We'll see. We're still going to keep the emoji deck off to the side and only bring it out occasionally when we feel like it might behave. Because let me tell you, and y'all know, it was not behaving. Not behaving. Okay, 9:53, y'all. Anybody else have a question? I do have time. But if you don't have a question, that's okay. I can do another collective reading. I do have a scratch off also, but that won't take too long. I'll wait a little bit to do that. So, let me do another. What is this? States of being to cultivate in 2024. Oh, I like how my lips look. States of being to cultivate in 2024. That's a fun one. This little distortion here. Okay. Okay, here we go. Available yet discerning. Yes, available yet discerning. So this is something that is so super important. Super important. You should always be available for people who need you. However, you should be discerning about who actually needs you. And in 2024, I would like to cultivate more of this, being aware of people who actually do need my help and I can offer the help, and being aware of people who maybe don't actually need my help because they don't want my help. They just want to bother me or impinge on me or steal my energy. There's, lots of ways it can go wrong. So discernment. I'm available, but discerning about when I am. This is something that I've always been struggling with. I'm getting better with age, but I want to get further on this path in 2024. So available, yes, but maybe not for you. Depends on the circumstances, depends on the ask. I could be available for you for one thing, but not another, right? You wouldn't ask your friend who knows how to do plumbing to come and fix your electrical, right? This is a simple thing. So I am available, yes, but I will also be discerning. And I will not have shame about telling you if I discern that my help is not for you. So this is something I want to cultivate in 2024. Again, I encourage you to cultivate this in 2024. It's a state of being. It's not an action. It's more of a kind of like a sense of I need to behave in this way. And if you choose to follow this path in 2024, at the end of the year, let's talk it out. Let's have like a review of our like states of being and seeing if it worked out for us, in which ways it did. It hopefully it wasn't damaging. I mean, that's the whole thing. We're trying to avoid the negativity and vibrate to the positivity. Yes. Okay. Revelation for Goog. I lost a bid on a cheap gun that I wanted. Will I find another? Oh, okay. Well, Revelation might have an answer that's very, very difficult to figure out, but we're going to find out. Here we go. 22 chapters. Go. Chapter 9. How many verses in chapter 9? Let's find out. Ooh, we're already there. 21. 21. Nope. No. No, that's not what I want to do. All right. 21. Here we go. 13. Book Revelation, chapter 9, verse 13. For the gun question, will you find another one? And the sixth angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the four horns and the golden altar, which is before God. So it's kind of a cliffhanger here. I don't think we know for sure. I think we heard that there was another auction happening. And I just lost this thing. Just like slid right down in the perfect way and got caught so I could get it before it landed on the floor. Wish y'all could have seen that. It was good. Anyway, yeah. There's a calling to another thing. So yes, maybe you will find another one. Maybe it might be cheaper. You might win it at a better price. So I wouldn't give up hope. I would just say, keep your eyes open. And if you hear a noise, if you see a sign, go for it. Go for it. Yeah. Okay. It is 9:59, y'all. I do have a lotto ticket. I got I got 2 more states to be in. I'm just going to go ahead and burn through these because I feel like this is the new moon energy we want to get through. I don't have to talk too long on these. I just want to let y'all know this is another state of being, pleasant but detached. This is a good state of being for them environments where you are not necessarily recognized or respected in the way that you feel like you should be. And it's okay. It happens. You're not meant for every space. You move through spaces periodically that are uncomfortable. So, for example, when I go to jury duty, I want to be pleasant but detached because I don't want to be angry about the bullshit, the bureaucracy. When I go to the DMV, I want to be pleasant but detached. I want to be like, okay, I know I have to be friendly in the moment, one-on-one. But outside of that, I can be detached, because if I'm in the moment in this space, it's going to make me angry. It's going to make me vibrate lower. And we do not want this. No. So if you find yourself in a space in 2024, and if I find myself in a space in 2024 where my nerve is being worked real hard, it's time to detach, but maintain a pleasant facade. There's no need to be angry and bitchy and rude. Just step out, kind of go into a different place. Most people do that already automatically. They're always on their fucking phone. They're automatically detached. This is probably a message just for people my age or around my age who did not grow up with these constant, like, fidgety things to keep them detached. Like, I'm constantly feeling the vibration of the place where I'm at. And so if I'm feeling a negative vibration from that, it's hard for me, because I didn't grow up with having a distraction. Everybody else got their phone. I'm just like, what? Doesn't compute. That circuit did not work for me, because it didn't form when I was a young kid. So as a grown-up, pleasant but detached. Okay. And here we go. Last but not least, what is this? Hungry yet patient. Hungry yet patient. Yes. So set goals. This is my thing. I'm going to set some goals. I'm going to set some things that I want to do. And I'm going to be hungry for results, but I'm going to be patient. I'm not going to expect them things to happen right away. Patience. And this is something that I think as an older person, I have an advantage, because I learned patience by not having a fucking device in my face all the time when I was a kid. So yes, I know how to be bored. I know how to wait for things. I know that what it takes. Sometimes, you don't get a message back right away. Sometimes it takes 4 or 5 days for that letter to come in the mail. Remember them times. Remember when you had to get your photos developed at the photo mat, and it took days. And remember when the hour photo came out? Oh my God. You can get your pictures in an hour. Of course, it was never an hour, but that's what they advertised. This was a revelation, a revolution. Now, everybody's got instantaneous, like millisecond. It always happens. No. Patience. Be hungry, be ready, be willing to make the meal, but also be patient and let it cook thoroughly. Don't take it out of the oven early. It can be tough and difficult to digest. It can be raw. It can be terrible. If you let it cook, and then you take it out of the oven, it's going to satiate that hunger so much better. So this is another state of being that I wish to cultivate in 2024. Feel free to cultivate it if you feel called to it. Okay. Yes. All right, y'all. I'm going to scratch off my scratch-off ticket because it's the end of the show. I'm so happy that y'all hung out with me here on the OraCola on January 10th. 2024. Can't believe it's 2024. Like, still blowing my mind. Anyway, I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your week, and you get shit accomplished. You don't have terrible weather. I know there's some terrible weather coming for some folks, or it's happening now. I don't know. Hopefully it all goes well. I know there's a freeze coming to Austin, like a big old freeze. Everybody's freaking out. I'm like, okay, it's going to get down to 17 one night, maybe. Hopefully it'll be okay. I got a lot of water stored. I'm going to be all right. Okay. Here's our numbers. Y'all focus on those. And let's see if we vibrated to a winner. Here we go. Winning number is it is 3. And nope, we did not win. Bum, bum, bum. Whoa. Okay, well, we tried. It's all good, y'all. It's all good. As long as you keep trying, right? As long as you keep trying. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me on the OraCola. Once again, I'm RC I love y'all so much, and I hope that the rest of your week is fabulous. I'll see y'all next Wednesday. Remember, like, subscribe, share with your friends, watch all the shows, like, comment, all the things. There's just so much that you can do to help. And even if you don't, the fact that you even watched it is just good enough for me. All right. I love y'all so much. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.